Hey there! Today, we're going to be talking about using real-world data in your classes. It can make confusing and abstract topics more concrete and allow your students to connect with what's actually going on in the real world. It may even open up parts of the world that your students didn't know anything about. The problem is, it's hard to find data sets that are easily understandable by students of any age. Today, I want to talk about a resource that has great data that you can share and work with in your classes. It's a website called Our World in Data. It has great data sets about energy, population growth and demographics, global health, and education. Many of the data sets included in Our World in Data are interactive, and students can play with a bunch of different settings to explore. Here are a couple of my favorites. Number 1. Many of the data sets come in charts and graphical form. If you want your students to work on graphing skills, you can give them the raw data and have them make their own graphs. 2. You have control over which countries or regions you're looking at. So you can focus your attention on one part of the world, or you can get a variety. This allows you to focus on particular areas of the world, or to make direct comparisons between countries. 3. You can look at how the data changes over time. You can also get data for each specific time point in the graph. 4. Some datasets have the option to have the data overlaid onto a world map. This will give your students a visual to actually look at instead of just looking at a column of numbers. And 5. All the graphs and charts are easily downloadable and shareable, which makes it easy to grab all the data you want to incorporate into your own lesson plans. You can use Our World in Data to go along with a lot of the papers we publish, including one titled, How Have the Life Choices of Women in India Changed Over Time? Our World in Data has great information about women participation in the labor force, how that relates to men's participation, what kinds of jobs women have, and women's role in unpaid work around the world. We hope you and your students have fun exploring these great resources and data from around the world. Don't forget to take a look at our videos at the bottom of the article page when you're planning your class time. There's always a video meant to introduce the topic of your article for your students. For each adapted article, we also provide an audio version for those students who need a little extra help with their reading skills. You can access our audio versions on the web page for each adapted article or on the Science Journal for Kids YouTube channel. That's all for today. If you'd like more teaching tips and ideas for lesson planning, please check out the audio or video version of our Lesson Ideas podcast. Also, make sure to check out our Ask a Scientist videos for short interviews with some of our researchers. You can find them on our YouTube channel. If you have questions or comments, please share them in the feedback forum on our website, or head to Facebook to join our official community group. You can also sign up for our free monthly newsletter to learn more about our latest content. And as always, please visit our website, sciencejournalforkids.org, for more free science teaching resources.